So, my dear friends, today the holistic lifestyle. So, this is a topic today. The holistic lifestyle. What is the holistic lifestyle? It means the whatever the word holistic. Holistic means the whole. That means it's a combination of everything, right? See, it is like a lifestyle. What are the lifestyle which I'm going to teach? And in this Saturday, next Saturday, every Saturday, right? We'll be teaching about holistic lifestyle. So out of which there are very important points, important principles to be noted down by every one of you. It need to be followed in your day-to-day life so that you'll be healthy, physically you'll be healthy. So why we teach this subject, though it is a spiritual program, and we also call our program itself as holistic Samagra Swastha Karakrama. That means holistic wellness program, 21 days. The reason is, my dear friends, holistic wellness means is a combination of all the wellnesses. Basically, physical wellness, mental wellness, social wellness, and the spiritual wellness. Okay, combination of all these wellnesses, we call it as a holistic wellness. Remember this point. Okay. See, many times, we try to think that wellness or health means we only try to understand as a physical health. No, it's not that. Physical health is very small thing. Okay, physical health, I can say, is just a 10 to 15%. After that, the mental health or mental wellness, that is a huge one. Okay, that's a huge one, which is going to cause everything. In fact, so-called social illness or social wellness. At the same time, mental health, whatever, the mental illness causes the physical illness, social illness, everything else. Your mental illness is responsible for everything, my dear friends. Try to understand this. So that's why here, so we try to correct everything. Okay, with our program of 21 days, we try to correct everything. How do we correct? So let's understand. See, these holistic lifestyle principles, what we teach, it makes sure that what food should be eaten, what are the kind of the food practices, and what are the lifestyle practices, right? And there are many things regarding water, regarding the sleep, regarding the so-called the day-to-day, the main food, what we should take, right? What are the kind of oils you should use? Everything it covers. In this, there are 10 holistic lifestyle principles which we designed by Mahavatar Foundation. For every batch we teach, we definitely teach these principles so that you'll be alert and alert enough, and you'll be able to lead your life physically healthy. Why we need to be physically healthy? Number one, very important. Okay, so if you are physically healthy, you can practice meditation. If you are not physically healthy, you cannot practice the meditation, my dear friends. How do you sit for more time? How can you sit for more time if you are not healthy? If you are not healthy enough, you cannot sit. Then you cannot practice meditation also. Impossible, right? So that is why, first of all, we need to be healthy first, right? Physically, we need to be healthy. And then we can sit for meditation and we can continue for more time. At the same time, let me tell you. So most of the people, what happens is the meditation heals everything. Meditation heals all the diseases. It is Dhyana Sarva Roga Nivaran. Okay, it means all the diseases will be cured, healed by meditation. The consistent practice of meditation will do that at any cost. Okay, but the problem is here. Try to understand what exactly the problem is. So whenever you get illness, you go into meditation, you receive a lot of cosmic energy. With that cosmic energy, you are correcting your health problem. Again, you are going into the normal life, isn't it? Now, next time what happen? If you don't correct your health, if you don't correct your input, that means if you don't take proper food, the proper care about the lifestyle, what happens? The disease will repeat. Now the disease is gone, disease has come, your meditation has healed it. After some time, because of your improper food style, improper lifestyle, again you will get the disease, no doubt. Then what will happen? Again, you will use the meditation energy, and again heal it. This is not the way. If you start using meditation energy all the time for correcting your health issues, then how do you spiritually progress? You can't, right? You can't get a so-called self-realization or liberation, right? And third eye activation. And also you want to understand about yourself first, right? You never get that opportunity, my dear friends. You lose that opportunity greatly. So the inner journey, what you want to do, and you want to understand about yourself more and more, right? And you want to answer yourself about the various unanswered questions and impossible questions. So many things are there in everybody's life, right? Sometimes we think, so why I'm like this, right? Why others are like that? We don't get the answers for these kind of questions. Who will be able to answer all these questions? Even your so-called school, college, your parents cannot answer these questions. Why I'm born here? What for I'm born here? What is my purpose of birth? How do you understand all these things? It is impossible to get the question, these answers to these questions, right? So, in order to understand your spiritual journey or spiritual progress, it must be definitely like you can say like rigorous. It must be rigorous. It must be severe. But when you are always facing the health troubles because of your wrong lifestyle, wrong food style, then how do you go into the deeper meditation? There is no chance for you, right? That is why I teach this holistic lifestyle every Saturday in order to give the proper approach for what kind of food should be taken, what kind of lifestyle need to be followed. Okay, part of that, Mother Foundation has designed 10 holistic lifestyle principles, and after that we also have a lifestyle for the illness people already we are suffering with the illness, right? So they have separate the diet plan. Okay, that I'll be teaching at the end. Okay, it will be next Saturday only. Now, let's start these 10 most important 10 principles of complete health for a normal people also. For the normal people also, these 10 important lifestyle, the holistic principles must be followed. So the number one, what is the principle number one? Principle number one is, what are the foods we should eat? What are the foods we should not eat? Okay, it's very, very important, right? Friends, most of the times we are accustomed to eat white rice and godi. That is wheat. Wheat means chapati, basically chapati rice. These are the main ingredients we all trying to eat, isn't it? But it's a wrong food. You know that why it's wrong food? Definitely because the moment you take this food, first of all, before so what we need to understand is this food contains a lot of chemicals. They are loaded with chemicals because while growing in the farm itself, the farmer what it does is he try to spray all the chemical fertilizers and chemical pesticides. Without this, white rice and this wheat will not grow. Number one point. Number two, these foods doesn't have much fiber. They have very less amount of fiber. How much fiber? See, white rice has got zero point 0.2 grams out of 100 grams, and wheat has got 1.2 grams out of 100 grams. So this is the lowest amount of fiber exist present in these two foods. But what happens? So in our daily life, we try to take these two foods as a main food all the time. Many of the houses, you just go across any house, mostly they try to consume either chapati and this white rice. First problem is loaded with the chemicals. If you take that kind of food, it is going to spoil your immunity, everything will come down, and it is going to give you a lot of side effects once you consume that kind of food. Secondly, you are eating the lowest fiber food. What happens if you eat that kind of food? The moment you take, within 20 minutes to 30 minutes, it will digest. Then it will produce a lot of glucose. That glucose will go and enter into the blood. Then your glucose level will increase. Okay, that's how it happens, friends. But are we stopping with this? Again, afternoon we eat, evening we eat, right? All the time, they like either chapati or the rice. This is the main food we are eating. Of course, the in collaboration that we may eat vegetables, sambar, all this rasam, and other than that, any other kind of vegetable curries. All we make all that. That's okay. But the main food what you are taking in a large quantity, we must be very, very careful in choosing it. Okay. So if you take this kind of food, my dear friends, the glucose levels will be uncontrolled. The glucose levels will be unnecessarily varied within your body. Remember this point. It's very, very important point. So that is why many people are getting nowadays the glucose, so-called diabetes. Okay, understand. So otherwise, why these so many diabetic patients now? If hospitals are good, the doctors are very good, and you're taking very good food, why do you get diabetics? Why do you get the so-called diabetes or whatever the so-called the sugar? See, let me tell you. See, many people are telling. So in very soon, India is going to become a diabetic capital. They announce like this. Okay, with a great pride. I don't know. They're the great pride. They are trying to announce it. Already they're telling. Is going to become the diabetic capital of the world. Imagine what is that, what kind of pathetic situation we are going through. Why do we do that? Why it's happening for all the people? Let me tell you, whether healthy people, unhealthy people, everybody is detected as a diabetic patient. In short time, next another 10 years, I'm telling. So the reason is the main food what we are taking is wrong. Okay. So if you take in the place of this food, especially this low fiber food, so not only these friends, if you take, so generally we think that, vegetables will have a lot of fiber, and the other vegetables and then spinaches will have more fiber. So, but one thing is, so let's understand, the spinaches, vegetables has got 90% water. Only 10% is the organic material. Imagine how much amount fiber you can get. You have to eat 5 kgs of vegetables in order to get the little amount of fiber. That is impossible, right? You can't consume that. So then what do we need to do? We need to change this main food into like millets. Okay, millets is the best replacement for the white rice and white chapati. Remember this, okay? And also there is something called Java Godi, which is grown in the North Karnataka region. Of course, that is see, especially millets, Java Godi. Java Godi is grown in the North Karnataka, which doesn't need much chemicals, much water, okay, and which has got good amount of fiber, and which is harmless. Even if you eat that, so like not like other Godi, other wheat. The all other wheat component comes from the Punjab region and all, that region that is grown with lot of chemicals, lot of pesticides, friends. Okay, this one you can do. Bajra, sajje, ragi. Okay, unpolished rice, organic rice. These are the main foods you must use it. Okay, so siridanya or millets, friends. This has got highest amount of fiber. How much? Approximately 8 to 12 grams out of 100 grams. Let's take the other examples, right? Bajra. What is Bajra? Bajra Sajje, Ragi. How much fiber is there here? 3.5 to, I mean, 3 to 4, 3 to 5, 3.5 to 5. You can say like that. Okay. This is the amount of fiber, which is very, very good. So why this fiber is required? First of all, when there is a fiber in the food, when whatever the food you eat, right, the digestion happens slowly. The amount of the glucose released into the blood also slowly. Okay. So with this, what happens, friends? You don't get high amount of glucose into the blood. So that whatever the higher amount of glucose go into the blood, which is unused, you can't use it. Glucose is the energy. After digestion, the energy comes out of the food is it's called glucose. Why glucose is required? Glucose is required in order to supply for all the organs, because every organ need physical energy to work with, isn't it? So that's what you need to remember. So, but only thing is, when we eat this kind of white rice and godi, this white the chapati and all the time, it digests very fast, and the entire amount of glucose comes into the blood where we cannot use it. Because if you want to use it more amount of glucose, friends, what we need to do? We need to do the physical work more. But most of us, we work with the mental. I mean, like we try to do all the mental work. Using our mind itself, we'll be working all the time, isn't it? So that is where. So what we need to remember is we should avoid eating this food. Go with the millets. Millets has got highest amount of fiber, right? The fiber is useful for the slow digestion, slow release of the glucose into the blood. Number two, for the proper excretion. If anything, whatever we eat, after that, whatever the wastage comes, it has to go through the large intestine and then go to anus and go out of the body. So this whatever the waste material, right, stools, right, it has to be passed properly. The excretion has to be conducted properly in our body. We need more amount of fiber in the food, whatever we eat. It's very important. That is one is, so number one is proper digestion, slow digestion. Number two, cleansing the organs also. Number three, the proper excretion should be taken place in the physical body. Then only we will be healthy. Otherwise, our health will go bad. Why do we get the diseases? From where do we get the diseases? Number one, the stomach. Okay. Number two, head. Okay. Number three. So basically, the what are the mouth region, and also the nose. So these are the major regions, and also skin, of course. So which are these are the major organs or major regions through which we get a lot of diseases. We have to take care of all this properly, right? So friends, so with this, what I would like to say is these millets. You try to take in a manner that in the manner such a way that you try to take this millets food. So, for example, in the millets also there are five type of millets: little millet, foxtail millet, right? Barnyard millet, brown top millet, pearl millet. Okay, there are five type of millets are there. So all these five type of millets, what you should do is 2 days one millet, 2 days once, in other 2 days one. So like that. In between, I can add bajra roti and ragi mudde. So like this you add. And then what happens? Your rice, white rice, you purely avoid it. If at all possible, what you can do is you can try to have this so-called the unpolished rice. Little bit unpolished rice in a week once, once or twice. That's all enough. Okay, no need to take more the rice based food. No need to eat at all. Then what happens is your health will be perfect, no doubt about that. So what is the friends now? This is the thing we need to take it. So along with the millets, what you can do along with the millets you can you can take or you can convert in the form of roti. All the millets I'm telling, all the siridhanas, you can make it as a roti. Of course, the rice as a bowl of rice. Third one is you can convert into dosha, idli, right? All this, whatever the items you do with the rice, you can do everything here. And of course, supported with it, like basically we try to take sambar and different vegetable curries, right? And we can use some pickles. Everything you can along with the millets, you can eat everything what you eat along with the rice. That's what I would like to tell you. Okay, so go with that. I mean, you can do puliora, like maybe you can do palau. So whatever you want, you can do everything what you do with the white rice. Go with this, and then you will be having the proper intake of main component, main food basically. Okay, follow this. Second difference. Now the pulses. Let's know the pulses. So pulses means we just need to take for entire 1 week a fistful of groundnuts. That is enough for us. Why the pulses will be taken? We generally cook dal with the pulses, isn't it? We get a lot of see, pulses are important. Pulses are important in our part of the diet, basically to supply the enough amount of protein to your body. Why protein is required? Protein is required in order to construct properly our tissues and our muscles, basically. For the construction of tissues and muscles properly in a physical body, we need good amount of protein all the time. Okay, so the growing children needs more amount of protein. That is where we are getting confused. We go to the doctor says you go with the so-called non-vegetarian food. It will give you a lot of protein. That's a misconception, friends. That is where we are ending up in a lot of problems today. In the current society is undergoing serious problems because of that. Okay, don't do that. So just let me tell you these pulses, how much pulses required for our physical body is. So all about 21 grams, 22 grams per total 1 week, if say. So then what will happen is you just eat one fistful of the groundnuts. Night you soak it. Next day morning eat. That also weekly twice you eat maximum, right? Weekly twice. So if you eat that much, even for children or you, it is more than enough. Enough amount of protein will come to your body. Along with that, of course, we cook the dal, different dals and all we eat, right? Chana dal, right? Red gram, all these things. We try to both black gram, red gram, like that. Different dals are there. So we try to eat everything. Okay, part of our food, the part of our food we'll be eating. So with all this, you get enough amount of pulse, enough amount of protein. Don't go to any non-vegetarian food. So non-vegetarian food only because of the more amount of protein we are going. Avoid it. Okay. Now, what is the alternative for milk, friends? Let's understand the milk. Don't drink any milk, A1 milk, A2 milk, whatever. From even desi cow, even normal other cows, okay, any other thing. So Nandini milk or the Nandini milk, everything called A1, and A2 milk means from the desi cow, okay, goshalas. That also don't drink it. Okay. See, the milk especially, they are not properly digestible in our physical body. So in order to digest the milk, friends, we need separate enzymes. So these enzymes are available within our physical body. So up to 3 years of age, after after we born, up to 3 years of age, this kind of enzymes can be produced in our physical body. When we are when we are breastfeed, when we are drinking the mother's milk, until that only that enzymes will be produced. After that, it will stop. Okay. So if you try to drink any other milk, friends, then what happens? It cannot be digested properly. Very, very important. See, many times we are confused here. Again, here doctors plays very important role. They say that give the milk to your children, they'll get a lot of so-called calcium. That's again wrong concept, friends. See, to get a good amount of calcium, milk is not required. Milk has got a lot of other problems. It has got inflammatory protein. See, over is this milk we are trying to give for a children, especially female children. By 8, 9 years, they are getting matured. They are getting puberty. What kind of pathetic situation currently in this society is going on? We're all in deep trouble, deep shit. Okay. The reason is by giving this milk to the children, female children, especially. Actually, earlier days, between the age of 11 to 13, that was the puberty period. Now it has come down to 8 years. With 8 years, baby, the children, how can she survive this kind of with this kind of the hard conditions, right? So why it's happened? Because the problem is the mistake is parents' mistake, and which are we are misled by the so-called the scientists and doctors, all these things. Don't get confused with them. Okay, very simple. Stop the milk. Stop giving milk to your children immediately. So there are alternatives, very good alternatives. Don't worry about it. Okay. So why we try to give this milk? This milk we are giving for getting calcium. 1 liter milk if you drink, for example, how much calcium you get? Approximately 200 milligrams. That's all you get. 200 milligrams. Then what do we need to do? Just for 20 milligrams, 1 liter milk, can we drink it? It's very, 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 so definitely harmful for us. The reason is I told you it will not be digested properly. It leads to hormonal imbalance. That's a major trouble with the milk, especially, friends. Okay. Now let me tell you. So alternative for this is very simple. You can also, of course, extract the milk from the plant-based milk. A lot of plant-based milk is available. Don't worry about it. You can do that. Coconut milk, groundnut milk, right? Sesame milk. All this you can do. Other than that, if you just eat in 1 week, one sesame laddu, sesame laddu. That means, sesame means sesame laddu is available very much, right? Sesame seeds are available. With that, you can make sesame laddu, just 100 grams laddu, right? So each one laddu, if you give it to children, maybe children needs more calcium, give 2 also per week. If you eat that much, 1 week, I'm telling you, 1 gram direct calcium will come. 1 gram of calcium will be absorbed by the children or by ourselves easily. Instead of going through the, like 1 liter milk drinking, and then that has got a lot of hormonal imbalances. It creates several problems will come. This is the simple alternative, friends. Please go with this. And also the sesame has got capability of preventing cancer also. Imagine preventing cancer, it will work such a way it will work. So that is the reason go with this particular thing. So which is very, very useful. These are alternative for the milk. Okay. Now cooking oils. So what are the cooking oils we use generally, friends? Cooking oils, we try to use only refined oils. That's very, very bad. Go with the like cold pressed bull, or the Ghana mission, the Ghana based oils. Only go with the Ghana based oil. Why do we need to go with that? See, every packet oil or refined oil what you purchase in the market, let me tell you, 75% is the 75% is the paraffin oil, petroleum oil, plus 25% only. 25% remaining oil is only actual oil, original oil. You know this fact? We may not know this, right? Then what we do? We go directly, even we are a meditator, we are doing meditation. What is the use? You see, the input to your physical body itself is wrong. Then slowly what happens? It tries to disturb, or it tries to destroy your health basically. It will destroy your health, damage your health. Then you again correct the health with the help of meditation. Again, you are eating wrong food. Again, your health is damaged. Again, you are doing meditation. What is the use of doing like this, friends? Don't repeat. Don't go to the repetition of this kind of unnecessary things. Okay, that's why change the input to your physical body. The food is the input to our physical body. Keep changing it. Keep it holistic nature. That's very important now. That's why the necessity of this class today. So on every Saturday, why do we teach this particular class? See, many masters have not joined today. They don't know the importance of it. They are losing, they are losing. They are losing greatly the important knowledge, what we should eat, what we should not eat. Right? Every Saturday, every day they join for the normal meditation and spiritual wisdom. Today, holistic lifestyle, nobody joined. So they think that it may not be much important for them. No, it is very, very important. So people who are here, about 9, 10 people. So I'm happy that you will definitely learn today the great things. Now let's go to the oils. Please avoid all the refined oils immediately. Go with the cold pressed and Ghana based oils. See, oil. Why oil is important? To get the so-called antioxidants, in our for our physical body. And also for the growing children, they need good amount of oil, but natural oil. No more refined oil. By giving refined oil, their nerves will get weak down. Their nerves will be weakened down. They become weak, and they get a lot of other problems are coming now. Autism, right? So this kind of all the mental disorders, all these are because of nerves weakness, friends. The nerves weakness will come if you try to give unnatural oils to the children while they are growing. So only feed them with these natural oils. Change immediately in your house also. It can be any oil: safflower oil, mustard oil, sesame oil, coconut oil, coconut oil. What you want, you take it. In fact, South India, most of South India, what we do, we go with the groundnut oil, right? North India, mustard oil, and Kerala, we go with the coconut oil. Coconut oil is the best oil out of any oils. In fact, I eat most, like past 20 years or so. I'm eating only coconut oil, nothing else. Not even one trouble will come to the physical body. You know that? If you eat this oil, coconut oil, for example, not even a small problem will come in your day-to-day life. What else you wanted? Tell me. So that's why I'm telling you. This is a first-hand experience. Whatever I'm teaching you, I'm not teaching you just I'm not following. I'm following everything I'm teaching, what I'm teaching. Right? So please understand, try to follow this. Change immediately this oil. See, what happens is for any person, 3 to 5 spoons of oil is more than enough. 3 to 5 spoons per day. If for a growing children, if you may give one more extra spoon, is okay. It's good. But of course, everything the oil means I'm not telling you the oil directly to the mouth. No, into the part of food only, right? Part of food only. This oil must be only cold pressed oil, nothing else. No other things, man. No other things are allowed. Try to understand. Now, for a sweetness, what do we do for the sweetness? We try to use sugar. Sugar very bad. Sugar is prepared with 21 chemicals. Actually sugar is made with a or otherwise sugar, while preparation of sugar in the sugar factories, they use 21 chemicals. You know one more thing, sugar is non-vegetarian. Why do I say this? Because they use bone powder. They use the bone powder part of the sugar preparation. See how bad it is. So white sugar looks like whitish nature and eating good taste. That means a lot of sweetness. No, how much of a sweetness is there? That much bad it is. Okay, avoid the sugar. Cut off the sugar from today itself, friends. Okay, go with the jaggery. That also black jaggery is good, not with the much chemicals made. Second, third one is palm jaggery, date jaggery. These are very good. Okay, you can get in the organic store. Please go with that. See, you spend 100 rupees or 200 rupees more for your food and for your health, friends. You'll be happy later on. And your meditation also will go very deeper. You can do meditation very deeper. The reason is you are strong physically. Your health is very good. You are using good oil. You are not drinking milk. You are not taking unnecessary this so-called the refined oils. You are avoiding the refined oils. Then what else you wanted? Right? You will have definitely will have very good physical body. When your physical body is good, you can sit for hours together for doing meditation. Then you'll get self-realization faster. This is what we needed, right? That's why we are learning all these things through this 21-day session. Otherwise, why do we need to come here? Correct, no? So that's why learn about these principles also very properly. Now, so friends, using of salt. Yes, salt is also important. Sodium chloride for our physical body, for a certain biochemical reactions to be taken place in our physical body, we need that. But what kind of salt? Saindavala. Don't use table salt. Table salt is a powder salt, no? Don't use it. Use only the rock salt or so-called the sea salt or Himalayan salt, pink salt. This is very important. Okay, use that. Now, pickles and chutneys. Friends, is it good or not? Pickles and chutneys is very good. Don't worry. Only thing is ingredients of pickle must be all organic in nature. No question of chemical based food. For example, anything like mango pickle. Mango should be ripe. Mango should be grown not without chemicals. Second, the oil what you use should be non-refined oil, only cold pressed oil. And again, the chili powder, everything. This must be organic in nature. If you do this, friends, let me tell you, so this is anti-carcinogenic also in nature, and also which will try to improve, so especially this, especially the chutneys and pickles, no? So it will prevent cancer also sometimes. It has got that capability, in fact. And so this will give, so this especially without chemical ingredients you are eating, right? And also taste is good, everything, and it will improve some kind of a probiotics. That means that the good bacteria, some good bacteria will be developed inside your stomach because of these chemicals, because of these pickles, which is good. But it should be limited in quantity. Don't eat more. Try to eat in the limited quantity pickle. Don't eat more. That's very important. Now, these are the, friends, foods what you should eat. This is the first item. Okay. Now, second item is food what we should not eat and what we should not drink, what we should not eat, what we should not use in the kitchen. Let us know, let's understand these things properly, right? What are the things we should not use? So let's understand more. See, especially we should not eat. As I told you right now, white rice, rice flour, wheat flour, all these things, right? And also sugarcane, sugarcane jaggery, especially chemical-based jaggery, no. And no sugar, no maida, no eggs, no meat, no fish, isn't it? No dry fruits also. In fact, all the bakery products, avoid it, like cakes, biscuits, pizzas, burger, all these noodles, everything has to be avoided. It has to be not to be used. Okay, chocolates, paneer, right? Cheese, creams, ice creams, especially. So this milk sweets has to be avoided, and also soya beans, soya curd, all these things has to be avoided, and honey is also not required. Honey, especially, so which is especially like we are harming the honeybees and we are taking it. That's not good. Okay, that's what I mean. And table salt should not be taken. Table salt, powder salt should not be taken. Toothpaste, avoid it immediately. Okay, avoid all these things. These are to be avoided. Okay. Now, what should you not drink? So, cow, buffalo, any milk, friends. In this universe, in this on the Earth planet, no animal will go and drink other animals' milk. Is there anything you have seen? If you take a goat towards the sheep, or if you take a cow towards the any other animal, go and take it and try to give the milk. Will it drink? No, it will not drink. It means you imagine even animals will not drink like that. But why human being doing all this? Drinking other animals' milk. Because of what? Our greediness. Doctor told us you'll get good calcium. Yeah, drink whatever the number of amount of milk what you want. So then we are very, so we are so greedy people. Then we try to do that. Then we are misleaded, and then we get into a lot of problems, isn't it? So that's not the way, friends. Okay. So no animal will drink other animal milk on this Earth planet. Okay, note this point. Now, so that's why we should not eat, should not drink any milk. Cow, buffalo, me, goat, no milk, no coffee, no tea, no soya milk, and no cool drinks, no Coke, no Pepsi. All this, this has to be avoided. No other all other ready-made juice also should be avoided immediately, right? And we should not use in the kitchen. All type of refined oils must be immediately avoided. Any refined oils, right, should be avoided. All the plastic items, plastic bottles should not be used in the kitchen. Most of the times, we try to use these plastic boxes, plastic plates, plastic glasses, because they are cheaper, right? We should not use that. Very, very dangerous, right? And also cooking, aluminum should be avoided. All aluminum vessels, non-stick vessels has to be avoided. Copper vessels can be used for storage of water, not for cooking. Okay, so like this, friends, these are the things we should avoid immediately. Then only we'll be healthy. Now the last and third point, friends, for this today's session. Third point we try to understand, and then we'll be closing this session today. And then next Saturday we'll again continue the further principles. So today, third principle we are trying to know, and there will be another 7 principles. Of course, that will be covered in the next week, next Saturday, right? Now, what is the third principle? Third holistic lifestyle principle is timely eating. Okay, children especially, they can eat number of times whenever they get hunger. They feel hungry, they can eat because they have good digestion capability. Their digestion system is working very nicely, right? That's very important. But adults, what happens, friends? We should take one meal, good meal. So especially our elders and all, how do they eat generally before they go to work? In the olden days, I'm telling about. So 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, they eat this ambali, siridanya based ambali and all. Basically, millets. millet sambali, like that. They eat one time food. That means, let's say millet food. Millet food, one time they morning they eat with a proper, curry and sambar, everything. What do? They'll not eat any food till evening up to 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Okay, so this is how we need to eat, friends. In between, if you get hungry, what will happen? Like you can take a so-called the any seasonal fruits. Otherwise, some salad you can eat, right? All these things you can do it. So that way, so what will happen? You will be eating one meals at 9 o'clock, another meal at 6 o'clock. This is very very useful for the adults. This much is enough, more than enough. Should not go on feed the food to the physical body, friends. What will happen if you eat more and more feed? It will be generating more and more energy, more and more glucose. Basically, that glucose you cannot use it. When you don't use the glucose, excessive glucose, what happen? So that I'll be teaching in the next Saturday. So what happens is, if you go on take the excessive glucose by eating more and more food, right? More and more carbohydrates, all these things, that excessive glucose will be turned or will be converted into so-called cholesterol and the fat cells, and especially the so-called, like that, introduce some kind of a obesity. That becomes obesity, friends. So it's very very important. That is why we should not eat that. Our dinner should be finished by 6 to 7 o'clock. Our dinner should be finished by maximum 6 to 7 o'clock only. So in between, if you get a hunger and all, as I told you, some local seasonal fruits, so whatever available. So between this 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock, you can eat that. Then cucumber also, guava fruit, like that. Some seasonal fruits. So this way you do it, and don't eat odd times, especially. So these two times only: morning 9 o'clock, evening 6 o'clock. That is more than enough. That's the best method. Okay, your digestion system also get good enough amount of rest, right? So you have given good amount of gap between one meal to other meal. Always we say between one meal to other meal, 3 to 6 hours gap must be there. Not like, some people, some doctors tell you, you are a diabetic patient, no, eat every 2 hours once, gone, everything is gone. Now that fellow will become permanently diabetic patient. He can never come out of the diabetic in his own lifetime also. Let me tell you. That is a very pathetic situation. We don't understand. We don't have science of food itself. I don't know, somehow we go on learn, many sciences. We go on, we become a great software engineer by going through MTech, whatever. Great, all the great engineering students, everybody. It's very much, we're all going through higher studies. But we don't have science of food. We don't have science of health. Nobody teaching us, in fact. They're not teaching in the schools, colleges, universities, in the house. Nobody knows. Then what happened? Ultimately, we become a software engineer or whatever, the great, professionalist. But what happened? We also get a lot of money. We also get a lot of properties, all these things. Then we also buy a lot of diseases. This is what is happening now. So then what is the fun in this? Having, so much struggled and become an engineer, then you got good money and you have to lead your life happily. Your physical health must be good, no? But to keep your physical health properly, you don't know any science. You have no knowledge. You have no clue what type of food should be eaten, what type of principles has to be followed. Nothing, See, that's what I'm telling. So some of the people, they have a habit of eating every time. Whatever somebody gives, they'll eat. And if somebody else and come give something, they give one tea, coffee, again they'll drink. And some other person will come and give one sweet, again they'll eat. So this is not the way, friends. 9 o'clock you eaten, finished. Your food intake is over. Now straight away at 6 o'clock. In between, if you get hunger, cucumber, guava fruits, that's seasonal fruits, some salad, these are enough. Or some dates, that's more than enough, friends. Right? So like this you do. As I told you now also, avoid the food, eating the food late night on the odd times. Don't ever do that. Okay, don't commit to that kind of mistake. Okay, so otherwise we become obesity, and it will buy a lot of other problems, friends, lot of side effects. So this is how you need to go through. If you do this, then definitely you will have the best health with you. So there is no question of getting any ill health, friends. Okay, try to understand. And so then with this third principle, we are closing the today's session because timing is getting up. And so what will happen is the next session, Saturday also, we'll be covering rest of the holistic lifestyle principles. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, so I'll give you unmute option. Please unmute and ask any questions out of the today's class. Okay, right. Yes. So next Saturday session will be covering rest of the 7 principles along with what are the benefits of this holistic lifestyle. So that also I'll teach you, and also I'll teach you the diet plan, the otherwise dinacharya for the illness people. That I will teach the next Saturday only. After that, next further Saturdays will be also having holistic lifestyle. So those classes will be having like home remedies, basically acupressure techniques and mudra therapies for various diseases. We try to teach you. And also some of the holistic lifestyle methods also will teach, like abhyanga snana, like enema, fasting. Many things are there to understand, isn't it? Okay, right. Any questions are there? Please ask. We'll be closing session another 3-4 minutes. Otherwise, express. Try to express yourself. Yes. Yes, Jivita, did you understand? Jivita? Yes, unmute and talk. Jivita. You're not able to unmute?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes. Speak. No, what is the problem?
Yeah, nothing, sir.
When I call
How about dry fruits, sir? Dry fruits is
dry
also
fruits
not.
also, dry fruits also not a great food. No,
Okay.
not going to be much helpful, because what happened, they come from different places.
Okay.
We don't know the source of it, first of all.
Yeah, that is what.
They are supplying from XYZ place, and from nook and corner of the world. No clue what kind of food which is coming part of that. We just go to the shop and buy. It's absolutely
Mm.
clueless. Because instead
Yeah.
of that, locally season available, the local season, local region available fruits, all other whatever the things are available, just go with that.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Okay. Otherwise, the dates will be available locally, right? So like
Mhm.
that also you can do that. And if you go to the organic shops and all, you'll get all the, the organic based food. A lot of foods are there. A lot of variety of foods they make. So
Okay.
you can eat all that.
So dates also only dry dates, right?
Um,
Nowadays it's coming with the sugar syrups.
yes. That's what I'm telling. So we have to
Okay.
be cautious, definitely.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
See,
Clear.
let me tell you, if you make a siridhanya or millet as a main food for you, part of your diet, main part of your diet. If you make siridhanya, javagodi, bajra, ragi, right? These things you make a main food, the course of main staple food. You make it, all other deficiencies will be reduced. Every deficiency will go out. For example, millet will have all the vitamins, even including B12 vitamin is there in the millets. If you take one millet 2 days, let me tell you, these millets have got a power to cleanse particular organs. One millet will cure, one millet will go and clean liver. The another millet, if you eat, that will go and clean the heart. Okay, so like that, they have the unique capabilities.
Sir, there are some millets which causes heat in the body.
No,
Yeah.
that's not the way. So thing is, we don't take much, right? So you take that. Along with that, what you do is use more buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
Yeah.
But again, buttermilk is made of cow milk, that is what.
That's the problem is there. What to do?
Yeah.
So if you go with the A2 milk, it's well and good. But if not, there's no option.
Okay.
Okay. And in fact, I try to teach in morning Kannada classes are there. I try to teach many techniques out of millets, and you see, if you make a ambali out of millet, it's a wonderful gruel or porridge. It's called porridge or gruel. That is
Mm-hmm.
ganji. Okay, wonderful ambali. Our ancestors were eating only ambali,
Yes.
and they survived for 90-95 long years without medicine. Now also people are surviving for 70-75 years only with medicine.
Yeah.
Right from 50-60, they start medicine. That medicine will go till the last breath. I don't understand why it's required.
Then
Huh?
how about spices, sir? Spices we use in day-to-day life.
Yeah. That's to some extent okay. Organic spices, if you buy, it's okay.
Okay.
Main items you change first. Oil, milk. Okay. These are main things I told you, right? First change these things. Okay.
It seems little costly, but we have to change our mindset first.
Definitely, no. If you go to hospital, your cost will go there itself, right?
Yeah.
One test will cost 2,000 rupees, and one medicine and injection they'll cost about another 3,000. Same thing you spend for the food, whatever you are eating the food, you eat the natural and quality food. That's all what I'm telling you, isn't it? Okay.
Okay, sir. Clear.
Right. Thank you. So friends, from English participants, anybody want to ask any questions? The questions are over, then we'll close the session, English session. Right. So thank you so much, friends. Thank you. Dhanyavad to all of you. Signing off. We'll meet on Monday. Thank you so much.